Greetings to you and welcome to this lesson on word processing. Word processing involves creating, editing, and formatting text-based documents using specialized software known as a word processor. A word processor is a software application that enables users to input text, modify its appearance, and organize it in various ways to produce professional-looking documents. These tools offer a range of functionalities such as formatting text, that is, adjusting font types, sizes, and colors, aligning paragraphs, inserting images and tables, and performing spelling and grammar checks. Word processors are widely used for tasks such as drafting letters, reports, CVs, meeting minutes, and other types of written content. Popular examples of word processors include Microsoft Office Word, Google Documents, and Apple Pages. These applications are crucial for both personal and professional writing tasks. In this lesson, we're going to discuss some 5 techniques to enable you develop basic skills that are essential for administrative assistance. Let's get started. This is a word processor. In my case, I'm using Microsoft Office Word. The first technique is for you to know the document creation process. We said already, first you have to identify the application that you're going to use to create your document. In my case, I've opened Microsoft Office Word. The second is for you to enter text or content. When you enter text, you have to save. When you save, you have to edit, which means read through what you have entered to be sure that it is what you wanted to enter. If it is done, you now have to format to make it look good. And finally, you have to print or you save it in a portable document format for sharing. So that's the first thing. You need to master that process. So you need to know that after opening your application, you have to enter text. After entering text, you need to save. After saving, you have to edit. After editing, you have to format. After formatting, you either print or you save in a portable document format. Well, that's when your document has been finalized. The second technique is for you to take note of the main window features of a word processor. And what are the features that you have to take note of? The first is a title bar. This is a title bar that is at the top of the window. And this displays the name of your current document and the word processing software. In my case, it is ESA, E-S-A-A, Essential Skills for Administrative Assistance, and the word processing software is Word. Below it is the ribbon. The ribbon, it offers a comprehensive list of tabs, granting access to different commands and tools. If I click on any of these tabs here, you're going to see a list of corresponding commands and tools that appear below. Now, for quick access to frequently used commands or tools, because you may have some commands or tools that you use them often, so that is found on the quick access toolbar that is at the top left of your window. Now, the document area is this white space. Is this white space that you have here, the white space in the middle. I think let me open a new document for you to see. So you see, this is a new document, and we have this white area here. This area that does not contain anything. That is a space that's located at the center of your page where you type and edit your text. Then you have the ruler. The ruler is found at the top and to the left of your window. So the horizontal and the vertical ruler, they're located at the top and the left of the document area, and this assists in measuring and setting margins, tabs, and indents. Then you have the screw bars. The screw bar is both horizontal and vertical. It's located to the bottom and the right of your document area, and it allows you to navigate through your document when it's larger than the visible area. Then you have finally the status bar. The status bar is located at the bottom of your window, and it provides valuable information about the current document, such as page number. Like in my case, I'm on page 1 of 1. If I switch back to the other document, you'll see it is page 22 of 47. So it permits you to see the page number on which you are. It gives you information such as word count. It tells you the number of words that are found in that document. It gives you also the language and the proofing tool. This is the language I've written my document in, United Kingdom's English. And this permits you to have information about your document. And to view your document in different ways, you can also choose from the various view modes that is found at the bottom right of your window. Then, the third technique is to familiarize yourself with text editing techniques. We said you have to edit text, and editing means reading through what you have typed, making adjustments, and ensuring that what you typed is what you wanted to type. So you have to master the art of navigating from one portion of the document to another using the wheel of a mouse. This is the wheel of my mouse. And you see how when I'm scrolling, you see how the document is moving, it's going up and down. So the wheel of the mouse permits you to move from one page to another using the keys on the keyboard. Using the keys on the keyboard like the arrow keys. These are the arrow keys. You see when I'm pressing the arrow key, you see how the document is moving up, is going, the document is moving. So I can move my cursor from one place to another using the arrow keys. And then we also have to use some other techniques. There are some advanced techniques like using the Control plus N, Control plus Home, and so on. But those are some techniques you develop with time. Then you also have to understand the use of the delete and backspace keys in editing. So when you press the delete button, it deletes text that is found to the right of the blinking cursor, and the backspace key deletes text to the left of the blinking cursor. You need to know how to use this. You need also to know how to use the find and replace function that is found in the editing group on the home tab. This is the find and replace. It is found on the editing group. In the editing group on the home tab. You need to find it and see how you can use it. And what do you use it for? You use it to replace specific words or phrases within your document. And finally, you need to activate the spelling and grammar check feature in the proofing group on the review tab. What it does is that it identifies and corrects misspelled words and grammatical errors to improve the clarity of your document. So when you see us write a document like this of over 50 pages, and we do not have spelling errors inside or grammatical errors inside, it's not by magic. The computer helps us to do it. When you check your computer, if a word is wrongly spelled, like if I should remove this from proficiency, you see a red line that comes under telling you that that word, the computer does not know that word. So you should check. So when I'll check now, I'll see that I wanted to write proficiency there. And if I right click, you'll give me options. And if the option is not what I want, I'm going to enter proficiency. You see, I could not also spell it well. I'll right click on it this time around. I will give me the right spelling. So it permits me to be able to correct my spellings and check the grammar of my document. If there's a grammatical problem, it will also identify it for me. The fourth technique is for you to practice the use of different text selecting techniques. This is because from time to time, when you'll be formatting your document or even editing, you may want to delete an entire paragraph. Maybe when you typed, you saw that you typed a paragraph twice or something happened. You may want to delete an entire paragraph. You need to select that paragraph before you delete. You may want to delete an entire word or something. You have to select it. So there are some selection techniques that you have to use. The first and the common one that everybody uses is to click, hold, and drag. So they click, hold, and drag. So I'll click, maybe I want to highlight or select web browsing. I'll click at the beginning of web browsing. I'll hold my mouse button down, then I'll drag to the desired direction, and that'll permit me to select the word. Then I can click at the margin to select an entire line. So if I want to select entirely this first line, I click once at the margin, it's going to select the entire line. If I want to select the entire paragraph, I can click twice in quick succession at the margin, and it will select the entire paragraph. And so these are some selecting techniques that you need to master. The fifth technique that you will need to master in order to develop basic skills that is essential for word processing is to practice different formatting techniques. So we format text and we format page. So you need to be comfortable in changing the font, which is found on the home tab, the font type. You select your own, the one that you like. The font size, you select your own. And the font style, whether your bold is bold, italic, underline, you do what you want to do with it. So you need to be able to play around with all of this. You need also to be able to adjust the alignment, the center align, whether you're taking it to left align, center align, right align, or justified. You play around with it and you see how it affects your document and see which one works well for you. Then you also need to be able to set margins and orientation. So page sizes and so on. So remember, margins refers to the area. Margins refer to the area where text does not enter when you type. You see there is some space here. So we said on our ruler, we could use our ruler to set our margin. So if I use my ruler, I should be able to define where text enters and where text does not enter. You see that when I'm dragging, the area where text started entering is changing. You see how it has changed. So with the margin, it permits me to define that. There are other ways that you can define your margin. Then there are different saving techniques. You need also to know the various saving techniques. Always save your document, taking note of two important things: the name of your file and the location of the file, the place where you are saving your file. So always take note of the name of the file and the location. It is very important. And frequently, you have to save changes to your document to prevent data loss. And this is done using the save command. And if you want to change the file name of a document that has already been saved, you will now have to use the save as command. So that's the difference between save command and the save as. The save command save changes, while the save as command permits you to be able to modify your file name and the location. Then you need to be able to save your document in different formats, especially the PDF. That's a portable document format that permits you to be able to share your document with others online. So always share your documents when they are saved in PDF such that nobody can modify it. And finally, you should be able to print your document. Always check the print preview to see how your document will look when printed before you print. So you see, this is my print preview here. It is showing me how the document will look when it will be printed. So when it shows me how the document will look when it will be printed, I see if there is any adjustment I'll make to it, I'll make the adjustments before I print. That is very important. Okay, thank you very much. Remember that developing these skills, developing skills in creating documents using the computer is essential for administrative assistants because you are frequently expected to draft many documents, different documents all the time, like reports, letters, and memos. So it is important for you to master the function and use of a word processor because it is a gateway into computer applications and serves as an entry point for computer users. See you in our next lesson.